Good morning to you. I'm in a new place today. It's a hotel. So, and here's some orange juice from downstairs breakfast. You see, as a cuddlist, and I should say, I'll introduce myself. I'm Janet Trevino. I live in San Antonio, Texas, and I am one of the cuddlists of many cuddlists all over the country and in other countries as well that you can find at our website, Cuddlist.com. And I'm in a hotel today, so this is a fantastic treat for me. Sometimes cuddlists get to go to out calls or other places outside of their own studio or their own homes to cuddle, and I love it. I love that I can explore new places and be in beautiful spaces like this. So a Cuddlist live video from the hotel. Okay, so here I am ready to talk to you about 5 essential hacks for cuddling, right? To make you a better person. And these are things you can do with cuddlists like myself, or you can do with other people. You can do this with anyone as long as you ask and you get consent before you touch anyone, of course. So here we go. 5 essential hacks. Really important things that you can do to make your touch experiences amazing and, of course, transform who you are. So number 1 is eyes. Eyes are the window to the soul, the sage have said, and eyes are very difficult sometimes to use in an intimate setting because it is the most vulnerable, one of the most vulnerable parts of who we are. I have some clients that long for these experiences of eye gazing and to really look at each other, and I have other clients who can't, who just they look away because it's too intense, it's too vulnerable, they've been hurt, and it's so with each person, especially those who struggle a little bit, sometimes I'll ask them, how about we just hold our eyes, the eyes gaze, just for a little bit, just for 5 seconds or 10 seconds, and with each time we can experience this deeper connection, this deeper ability for them to trust and for them to know, to create that sense of safety, to know that they are safe, really, they truly are safe. So when you're touching someone, cuddling, try to just hold the eye gaze just for a little bit and experience something new, a level of intimacy and vulnerability. So that's the first one. Essential hack 1, use your eyes to connect with people. Number 2 would be your breath. In meditation and in other sacred practices, people know that breath is essential. A breath, not only just being conscious of it, but allowing your breath to go deeper. And it's been known medically and again in spiritual circles to really improve our health, to improve who we are as people, to allow us to slow down. And breath, of course, essential for life, right? We need to breathe to live, but it's also essential for connection. So especially when I'm in a cuddling situation where I'm really close to someone, I can feel their chest go up and down, or I can hear their breath. And something that naturally happens without even thinking about it is we begin to match breaths. That in and out process. And there's something that happens that just is really grounding. So maybe you're holding someone's hand and just see if you can experience that synchronicity between each other and following their breath. Sometimes people are holding their breath really shallow, like they're just doing it just a little bit, and I'll invite them as well to go, how about try taking a deeper breath? And you can see how their body just more deeply relaxes into themselves. And it is that breath that helps people again connect with what's going on in their body, listening to their bodies. So for the first essential hack was eyes, connecting, learning about vulnerability with looking at someone else's eyes and really seeing yourself in their eyes. Number 2 is breathing and learning how to relax and be in touch and connection with another person as you breathe in sync. Of course, and learning about yourself and your body. Number 3 is the unique touch that you can experience with people. So I have clients that tell me they go to massage, and it's usually, again, large muscles, some arms, some legs, but it's mostly there's a lot of work that goes to that. And with cuddling, with the things that I love, and it's again a hack that you can experience in your relationships, and as well if you come to a session, is there's this finer touches, what I call micro touch, and it's the ever so gentle little touch that we can experience that massage never touches. And I'll take my hat off. one thing that I noticed that just like this ever so sweet and thoughtful, and as you gotta move your fingers over someone's skin or their scalp, it's amazing. And I've had someone a couple of days ago said this was better than massage because of the intentionality of the touch. Because even if I touch someone's hand, even if I only get to touch and hold their hands, I begin to just observe and look. And I would say this is super important in any relationship because it allows us to connect with our humanity. It allows us to realize that we're real people. We are flesh and blood, and we have hearts that beat. I mean, all of it. It's deeply connecting to our essence of who we are, and that we are with other people just like us. It makes us, see the oneness of all of us. So think about when you touch someone with curiosity, explore their face, the lines in their face, and yes, it's an important thing to add to any kind of touch experience. All right, so we've done eyes, we've done breath, we've done the unique micro touch that I like to call micro touch. That's really important in any kind of touch experience. Number 4, heartbeat. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Wow, heartbeat is something deeply unique. I recently saw a show that said that everyone's heartbeat is different. I'm not sure if that's true, but we all beat to different rhythm. And as you get really close to someone, maybe even just put your hand on their chest, or I can feel people's heartbeats in other parts of their body I didn't even know, like their legs. I can feel sometimes heartbeat. And you get close and you start to just experience, and you realize that they are a living being, that that blood is rushing through their entire body, and it's another way to connect with who they are. I find that people really enjoy to put their heads on my chest, and they can listen to my heartbeat, and it's very primal. It reminds them of maybe subconsciously the womb, when we were connected with the person that brought us into this world. And maybe we as children, we would come close to our parents and set our heads on their chest as well when we were scared, or when we were experiencing big emotions as children. And that heartbeat allowed us to just calm for many of us. And some of us are very rhythmic and love music, and so there's something essential to connecting with another human being by being near their heart. And so heartbeat, super important. Connect with someone's heartbeat, something that we forget about. Find someone's heartbeat and just listen to it as if it were music, as if it were orchestra, right? Because this is nature's music. So, okay, we have the 4 now: eyes, breath, touch, heartbeat, and lastly, stomach and intestinal gurgles. So this is where amazing thing about touch and cuddling is that sometimes there's laughter and there's awkwardness, and was that you? So someone's stomach just growls because it's either hungry or has digestion going on. And I think that's also amazing about working with the Cuddlist as well, just finding someone to touch and to cuddle with, that there are awkward moments when there are sounds that come out of the body, maybe even gas, so all of these things, without any judgment. It happens. It's normal. It's part of who we are, and it reminds us to laugh and to take ourselves a little less seriously. And that's essentially what all this touch does, is it brings us back to humanity. It brings us out of politics and stress and work and responsibilities, but just allows us to slow down. And this is how it makes us a better person. Sometimes, I'm really hungry and my stomach just goes off the whole session. And it's like, I forgot breakfast this morning. Oh well, I guess we'll just, roll with it. And so these are the ways that cuddling and touch can make you a better person, connecting more with who you are and with each other. And one of the last things, I heard this yesterday from a new client that I got. As I was holding them, they said, with all of this, they haven't been touched in a while, and they've been in lots of relationships. They said, but at this time they weren't in a relationship. And he said, I'm beginning to believe in love again. I'm beginning to have hope in a relationship again, just because of our first session together. That's powerful. In this world, we need to have those feelings of hope that we can connect with another being again. So, blessings to all of you. I love you all. Thanks so much for watching. Get with a Cuddlist. Go to Cuddlist.com, find us, find that opportunity to spend an hour with us and experience this touch that is so unique in the world. And if you can't find one of us, ask someone in your community, ask a family or friend if you could just give them a hug or hold their hand or give them a nice snuggle for a couple minutes. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.